Do you want to learn a strategy you can use when uploading your videos to YouTube that will help your videos rank higher in the search results? Well, in this video, you'll discover 7 tips on how to tag your videos on YouTube, which will help both YouTube and Google's algorithms, which means more views and more subscribers. So let's get started right now. Hey there, welcome back to my channel, and if this is your first time here, my name is Steve from It Makes Sense, and my mission is to help you create a YouTube affiliate marketing business because it just makes sense to have time and financial freedom. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell notification so you don't miss any of my weekly videos. I decided to come outside today because it's a beautiful day and I'm tired of being quarantined in my office. But we're talking about YouTube tags, and tags are words or phrases that tell YouTube as well as Google what your content is about. And tags are an important ranking factor in YouTube's search algorithm. And according to a study done by Backlinko, they found that there's a small but significant relationship between YouTube tags and the rankings on the YouTube search results. And YouTube gives you the opportunity to add 500 characters to your tag, so it only makes sense to properly tag your videos to give you the best chance to rank higher in the search results. So let's go over the 7 tips to help you tag your videos on YouTube, and if you stick to the end, I'll show you the tools that I use to help me make sure my tags are properly optimized so I have the best chance to rank higher in the search results. Before we get into the tips, let me show you how to add tags to your videos. So I do this whenever I'm uploading a video. So let me just upload a small file here. Let's just drag this here. And then once it starts uploading, you come to this section here, and where you go is, if you go more options, right here is where you start adding your tags. So this is, let's say, Steve, It Makes Sense. So that's one tag. And you get a total of 500 characters, not 500 tags, but 500 characters. All right, let's get into tip number 1, and that is to make sure that your target keyword is your first tag. So let's pretend that this video that I just uploaded, I am trying to rank for the term blackened salmon. That is my keyword. So instead of Steve, It Makes Sense, I am going to make my first tag blackened salmon. So that is my target keyword, and it is my first tag. All right, now tip number 2 is to use long tail keywords as your second and third and maybe fourth tag. So for instance, blackened salmon is my target keyword, but let's say my next keyword is how to make blackened salmon. And you can see here I have this Chrome extension called vidIQ where it auto-completes some tag recommendations. So that's my second. That is a long tail. I have blackened salmon in there, but I added the how to make. So that is considered a long tail keyword. So the next one is, let's say this is a blackened salmon recipe. And I have another Chrome extension called TubeBuddy that is also bringing up autocomplete. So I'm going to click on that. And I'm going to show you later how I use both of these Chrome extensions. The thing you want to make sure though is that your long tail keywords represent what your video is about. So for instance, I have this Chrome extension here, which I'll get into a second, but it tells me that I should add blackened salmon and shrimp. But if my video isn't about that, I won't want to add that tag. So just make sure when you're adding long-tailed keywords that they relate to your video. So another one I might be able to do is blackened salmon dinner, because my video is about how to make blackened salmon for dinner. So that could be another long-tail keyword. Where you can also go to get ideas is, let's open another tab and go to YouTube, and you can just start typing, and you can see everything that has been searched for related to blackened salmon. So blackened salmon recipe, blackened salmon Alfredo. Again, make sure that your video has, if it was about blackened salmon Alfredo, you could use this. Chances are it's probably not. blackened salmon tacos. You want to go through here and find other long tail variations of your original keyword. Like I said, in this case, it's blackened salmon. All right, tip number 3 is you want to use a mix of broad and focused tags next after you've gone through your long tail keywords. So what do I mean by that? So the very broad keyword for this topic is salmon. So I would want to add that. So if anyone's searching for salmon, my video has a chance to show up because my video is about salmon. Another thing that you could add would be salmon dinner. Or you could add salmon. If you were cooking on the grill and you're showing how you make blackened salmon on a grill, you could do salmon on the grill. So these are more broader topics, but your video is about this. Now this leads me to tip number 4, which is don't try to fool YouTube with tags that have nothing to do with your video topic. So tags are here to help YouTube and Google understand what your video is about and how to categorize it. And if you add a random tag that has nothing to do with your topic, you not only will make it harder for YouTube to know what your content is about, but you will also mislead your audience, and that's never a good idea. So for instance, I probably don't want to add in this, let's say, lemon or how to lose weight, because my video isn't about that. Now, if I do mention salmon recipes to lose weight in my video, then it would be okay to add this how to lose weight. But again, my video is not about that, so I'm not going to add how to lose weight. The other thing I wouldn't add is, let's say, how to make money. Now, again, my video has nothing to do with how to make money, and I don't want to fool not only YouTube, but I don't want to fool my audience. So just remember, you want to stick to tags that accurately represent what your video is about, and these should be a mixture of focused and broad key terms that you found during your research. All right, so tip number 5 is to copy tags for popular videos. So let me show you, let me open up, let me go back to this one, and let's search on blackened salmon and see what videos come up. So this is the first video. So this video is ranking number 1 in the search results for the key term blackened salmon, or whenever I search on that blackened salmon. So if I click on her video, if I scroll over here, I'm using a Chrome extension called vidIQ, and it tells me all of the tags she is using in this video. It also tells me where she's ranking for that specific keyword. So for instance, blackened salmon, we know she's ranking number 1. For the word salmon, she's ranking 30, and for her own name, she's ranking number 1. Now, I use the free extension, the free version of vidIQ, and I'll leave a link down below where you can go get it. But this gives you some other ideas that you can add tags for your video. So for instance, I could add food, which is a broad keyword, so I would want to add that. Collard greens. Now, unless my video has collard greens in it, I probably don't want to use this keyword. But cooking tutorials, that's another one that I could use. It's a nice broad keyword. My video is about how to do blackened salmon, so this could be another tag that I could use. Let's look for others that I could use. Fish, that's another broad keyword that I could use. Seafood, that's another good broad keyword that I can use. So I could use these tags. You want to look for tags that are relevant to your video that you can use for your specific video. Why you want to do this is because if YouTube sees your video and YouTube also sees this video and your tags are similar, then you can be listed in this section over down here, which is the up next, which is the suggested videos. And that is a great place to be if you want to grow your channel. You not only want to rank in search, but you also want to be over on this sidebar, which is the suggested videos. So you can see this is an ad, but the next one would be, I don't know why this is here, the truth about how to get views on YouTube. This is more tailored for me. I'm searching on YouTube things, but the next one that would probably make more sense is Gordon Ramsay's perfect burger tutorial, or Gordon Ramsay's top 5 fish recipes. Now, before I leave this tip, there are people who say that you should also, especially if you are a new channel, add your competitor's channel, their name, so you also show up in search. Now, I used to do this, but I don't do it anymore because I think this violates Google's or YouTube's policy, which is not to mislead. And let me show you that. And this could be considered deceptive practices and scam policies. And I don't know anyone that's been caught for it. I just am very uber cautious when it comes to getting strikes against me in YouTube, that I just don't do it. So I will leave that up to you. Just know that there are people that recommend that you do add one tag for a high ranking video, their channel name in your video, so you can also be in suggested search. All right, tip number 6 is you want to use tools to help you optimize your tags. Now I use 3, which is vidIQ, TubeBuddy, and a program called Morning Fame, and I'll show you how I use these. And admittedly, this is probably overboard. You might need 1 or 2 of these tools, but let me just show you how I use these 3, and then you can decide if you want to do the same. So the first thing I do is I use a tool called Morning Fame, and I use this predominantly for search, and I also use it to help me optimize my videos before I publish it. So I already have one going, and this is for the video we're doing now, which is how to tag your videos on YouTube. So you can see here I have my title, I have my description started, and the object of this is to try to get to this relevance to be 100%. So right now I'm not quite there because I haven't done any of my tags yet. And I only use the tag section to help, but I only use it just for suggestions. I don't use it as my ultimate tagging method, and I'll show you why. So if I go through here, the first tag is how to tag your videos on YouTube. That's perfect. That is my target keyword. How to tag, it's not relevant to my video, so I'm going to get rid of that. I go through and I get rid of all the things that don't make sense. For instance, I am talking about YouTube training, but that's not predominantly what my video is about. Custom tags, generic tags, learn, metadata, tips, tutorial. These aren't relevant to my specific video. So I come over here and I go to suggestions and I look for how to tag your videos on YouTube 2020. Since this is the current year, this would make sense. So I hit that, and you can see that my score has jumped from, I think it was 87% to 93%. So then I can come over here and I can look at YouTube tags. That's another YouTube tags. I already have it in there, so I don't have to add it again. How to tag your YouTube videos, how to tag your YouTube videos to rank higher. All things that I've mentioned in this video, and all things that I could add for my tags. So once I am done, then I come over here, I just copy this, and then I'd come back to my video. So let's pretend this is my video that we're doing now, and I would just paste it. So that is one way that I use Morning Fame to optimize my tags. The other tool was vidIQ, and we already looked at that, and that was to see what popular videos for that keyword, what tags they are using, and that's how I use vidIQ. Now I use another tool called TubeBuddy, so let's go back over here, and if I scroll down here, you can see there's tag tools, and if I refresh scores, and I can scroll through here, I'm looking for tags with a score and a green underscore. So red I probably wouldn't use. Let me sort this by score. All right, so how to properly tag your YouTube videos 2020. I could add that, and you can already see that I have too many tags, so I'm gonna have to go and delete a lot of these. But I just wanted to show you this. So the next one I might want, how to tag your YouTube videos 2020. That's just another one that I want to add. How YouTube tags to get more views. That's another one that I want to add. So you can see TubeBuddy is another great tool you can use, and it gives you good recommendations. Now the last tip, which is tip number 7, is you should always include your channel's name in the last tag. Now the reason you want to do this is so you show up in suggested videos of your own videos. So one of the metrics that YouTube uses is watch time. And if you can get the next video that someone watches be your video, because the videos have your name in the tag, they are somewhat related, and that will increase the chances of someone watching your video and the next video that's suggested is your own video. So that's the reason why you want to add the last tag, and that is your channel name. Tags are just one aspect of getting your videos to rank higher in the YouTube algorithm. But even before you get to adding tags or shooting a video, you need to do proper keyword research if you want to rank high in the YouTube search results. And if you want to learn more about how to do keyword research to rank your videos in the YouTube algorithm, go watch this video where I show you how to do it. Or if you don't want to watch that video, go watch this video, and that is a video that YouTube recommends. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.